Hey there, everyone. Welcome to episode 297 of the Building in Public series. Today is our Wednesday update. And yeah, for our Wednesday update today, it's going to be a bit of a short one, but I kind of want to show you guys how I build pages and add services to websites, I suppose. I want to take you behind the curtain and show you the workflow that we use. And then basically, yeah, give you guys an idea of what the rest of the day is going to look like, and then I'll give you an idea of what the rest of the week looks like as well. So yeah, pretty much today what we're doing is we're jumping into a website for a client called Ren Lashes. And basically what we're building today is, I believe it's an eyebrow waxing and tinting service page. And yeah, it's pretty interesting. But yeah, before I get into that, let me give you guys an idea of what's going to happen for the rest of the week. So this afternoon in particular, obviously we're getting this episode out quite early. And essentially, we're going to spend the rest of the afternoon, the next, 2, 3, maybe 4 hours, on designing a template for our client, Peaky Blinds. They haven't actually got a website template to look at yet. So basically, what we're going to do is we're going to spend the rest of the afternoon today and then tomorrow getting them a template. And then on Friday, then we're going to be jump starting our SEO case study. And yeah, it's going to be a pretty exciting day. But without further ado, let's get into today's episode and let me talk to you through our process. So, this here, obviously, as you guys know, is ChatGPT. And essentially, we have a version of ChatGPT where it's got our memory saved for how we like to build web pages when it comes to SEO and everything like that. And essentially, what we're doing here is we're just typing out essentially what we want it to do. So we want it to basically make a web page for each of the following keywords. So I've just copy and pasted a WhatsApp message from the client. And obviously you can see here, it's going to make pages based on the content the user's given me and basically the location. So Dawlish, Teganmouth, Newton Abbot, and Exeter. But obviously we added a new location afterwards, and I think that was Torquay. And yeah, I just want to show you through, like, from start to finish, sort of how it works. So you see how it basically updates the saved memory, and then it basically well, it explains what it's going to do from start to finish. So you can see there, it's building out the base of a page. So it's saying like, achieve perfectly shaped eyebrows, blah blah blah, beautifully defined brows, blah blah blah. And basically, what this does from an SEO perspective is it essentially gives us a location specific goal to hit. And that's kind of how, from a local SEO perspective, you hit your location goals, because you not only mention the location, but you also like include it in your content as well. And yeah, basically what you're seeing here is the design process from start to finish. So the client was was awesome enough to give us some content of things like a lash lift and tint, things like a brow wax and things like that. Now, don't get me wrong, these videos are probably the wrong way around. They may be the same thing. I don't know. I don't know. But the client seems happy with it. And yeah, in all honesty, when you get a template like this done and when you get the content sorted, the rest kind of just falls into place. You know, we managed to spin up, what was it? I think it was 5 or 6 pages in about half an hour or something. You know, like if you could run with that properly, you know, that's basically a website built in about half an hour if we were talking, you know, website pages, which isn't too bad. And that's kind of how I use ChatGPT to help us build stuff, because it's a lot quicker to do it that way, and it's quite fun doing it like that as well, because you can actually, because basically, because I've been using it for so long, ChatGPT understands how I talk and it understands how I write content and everything, because it's a mix of the memory that it's got and a mix of the custom GPTs that I've built for SEO. And yeah, it just works really cool. And I thought I'd just showcase that process today, because, you know, we haven't really done much this morning. We've actually done this first thing this morning, and then we actually went out to go look at a new car. So that's going to be interesting. I don't know if that's going to be finished before the new year, but yeah, test drove a new car and it was quite nice. Yeah, that kind of leaves us on where we're at for the afternoon now, is basically getting this video up, and then we're going to record some more content. It'll probably be in tomorrow's episode, which will be around templating as well and how we build that out. But yeah, I mean, in all honesty, you know, this process from start to finish, you can see how easy it is to do it, and I think that's the main thing I want to showcase here. Now, don't get me wrong. Obviously, I've been working with Elementor now for what, probably 5 years, 5, 6 years now, and obviously to me it's quite easy to use, but to some people it might be a bit like, whoa, what's going on here, you know? But yeah, again, I'm quite happy with what we sort of put out here, and this is just the process of building the rest out and everything. And yeah, to be honest, guys, I don't really have much else to mention other than that. It's a pretty uneventful morning, but pretty exciting morning with that, obviously getting that out of the way and everything. But yeah, pretty much, guys, that's everything for today's episode. Hope you're all keeping well. Hope you're all keeping right, and I shall see you tomorrow for episode 298. Cheers, guys. Bye for now.